In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the undo function in PowerPoint. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned user, knowing how to quickly and efficiently undo your actions can save you a lot of time and frustration. Picture this: you've just been working on a slide, making multiple changes to the text, layout, and perhaps even adding a graphic or two. Then you realize that something just doesn't look right, or you went too far with the edits. That's where the power of the undo command comes in handy. To get started, you'll first want to open up PowerPoint on your computer. You can do this by locating the PowerPoint icon on your desktop or by searching for it in your Start menu. Once you have PowerPoint open, navigate to the presentation file that you want to work with. Of course, make sure this is the presentation where you want to undo the changes. It's always a good idea to ensure that you're working on the correct file before making any modifications. Now that I've opened your presentation, let's talk about the toolbar at the top of the screen, also known as the ribbon. It holds numerous options and is where you'll find the undo feature. Take a look at the top left corner of the screen near the quick access toolbar, an area dedicated to commonly used commands. There you should see a small arrow pointing curving to the left, which represents the undo button. But that's not all. Right next to it there's a small drop down arrow. Clicking this drop-down arrow reveals a list of your most recent actions. This drop-down is a powerful feature because it doesn't just let you undo the last thing you did. Instead, it offers you the flexibility to pick and choose exactly which actions you want to reverse. Perhaps you want to go back a few steps to when your slide looked just right before you started changing things. Maybe there's just one specific action you regret. With this list, you can see all the actions you've made and simply click on the step you wish to undo. It's as if you're traveling back in time one step at a time. Remember a couple of important tips while using the undo function. It's worth noting that once you make additional changes after undoing certain actions, you typically can't redo the undone actions unless the program has a specific redo feature. Also, be mindful of what you're undoing, as some actions may not be reversible. Always take a brief moment to think before deciding to undo multiple steps in a complex presentation. With this newfound ability to deftly maneuver through your actions, you can confidently refine your presentations without the fear of making an irreversible mistake. Go ahead and give it a try on your next project. We hope you found this guide helpful, and if you did, don't forget to check out our other tutorials for more tips and tricks.